It's me, T-Bone, from the Lens B Show with T-Bone and Chick Bro. It's Friday night. It's time for the WARNO. That is a little bit higher than normal, and the other option I have is, hey, look at me over there. And then, of course, I can take you to the other room, and then there's me over there, and then there's me. And this seems to be flowing quite nicely. The WARNO, conducted every Friday night, still not seeing it over here, which is a little bothersome, but I'll get over it, right? Just means I can't read any of your comments as they appear. So, frustration. Okay, why is that one giving me a green light and that one's giving me a blue light? Sure, there's a reason behind it. These are new cameras, still figuring them out. That is too high. I could, let's make this awkward. I'm going to pretend your eyeballs are down there. So I'll be looking there the whole time. And I'm losing the hair soon, so don't worry about it. We'll get that out of the way. The WARNO lasts the length of one beer. Last week we tried to pour a homemade snake bite. And you know what we're going to do tonight? We're going to try to pour another homemade snake bite. It was a little bit more... You really got to commit to the gig, man. That is a very hot wig. Very hot. So hot. The hottest wig. All right, got some phone farts going on. Julie's liking my video. That's awesome. I can't see it, but I'm glad she can. I'm only glad she can. Ooh, I thought I saw myself. So again, we're going to make a homemade snake bite. We got our Stella Aquas cider, and we got some good old Guinness. So I am seeing the delay, and it is a lot longer than expected now. The pour is the challenging part. This is heavier. So this goes in second. Beer Snob Dave and YouTube have taught me how to do this. Can I pull it off? Now that's the real question. That's heavier, and we're going to put this in with a little bit of head. Head! Who said head? Okay. All right. Oh, look at the way it cascades to the floor there. It's beautiful. I'm going to take a spoon. I'm a righty. Okay? That's what we're doing. Last time I didn't have it touching the glass. Apparently, if you have it touch the glass, what we're looking for here is the illusion. We want to see that water just dribble on down. That's going to drive me nuts. Let me fix that right now. That beer's going to dribble on down, and it's going to fill up the space, and it's going to lift the heavier of the two. Let's see if we can pull this off. Dribble, dribble, dribble. Just a little patience. Yeah. Just a little patience. Yeah. I walk in the streets at night. I made a mess. I'll get it. Hey, not all of us are perfect, okay? As with everything, they say if you want to make this happen, practice. And I don't mind practicing. I don't mind trying. I'm looking at a camera that's not even on. Well, it's on, but... Camera 2. I don't even mind. How cute is that? It's kind of adorable. I just look at you, but meanwhile, I'm also looking at you. But I'm not really looking at you because you're too tall for me. Enough with the cameras, T-Bone. Got it. On Friday night, what I do is I tell you about things going on in and around the greater Harrisburg metropolitan area. Usually it revolves around my friends out there doing comedy. I'm trying to push people towards their shows. And we do it in the length of one beer. And as always, we have to start the timer. I might not be pouring it correctly, but it tastes delightful. The beer outside's delightful. Tonight, 8 o'clock, at the world-famous Comedy Zone at 110 Limekiln Road in New Cumberland. It's the Harrisburg Comedy Zone, but it's in New Cumberland. Don't get it twisted. It's the Harrisburg Comedy Zone. And you can find it at HBG, Harrisburg, Comedy Zone, all word, .com, or harrisburgcomedyzone.com. They still have that site too. Tonight, Raymond the Amish comic. That's right. There is an Amish person out there who does comedy, and he lives nearby, so he gets to come here every once in a while. Raymond, the Amish comic, doesn't come with a feature. He only comes with a host, and the host tonight is the hilarious Lennon Free. So get out there, check that out. Show starts at 8:15. Tickets a little higher because this is a special event. I mean, you don't get the Amish doing comedy very often. It's $25. Of course, if you want to give Keith more money than $25, he'll take your money. So $25 gets you in. The food is great, and the prices are reasonable, and the beer is great. It's a fun room. It's a wonderful room. That starts at 8:15. On Friday nights, they give you an extra 15 minutes because they know you've had a long week. Now, I could have looked for other things going on in and around the greater Harrisburg metropolitan area. I know my friend Casey, she's got something going on like 90 miles away, and it's hard to keep up with everybody and where they're at. I really didn't put a lot of effort into it because I was trying to fix an echo issue with the cameras. And I'm not keeping the cameras and not switching cameras every once in a while. You know what I mean? It's all a test. I had a really bad echo problem last week. I fixed the echo problem by taking the other microphones and hiding them in a stuff of foam cushions in a separate room. That's how I fixed the problem. I hid the microphones. That's your Friday night. But don't worry. We got plenty of things going on Saturday. Oh my goodness, do we have your Saturday filled up. Starting at 5:30. Enola Volunteer Fire Company number 3 is having a meat raffle. Yeah, they're going to raffle meat. And this is intriguing to me, so I talked to some people. I tried to find out what a meat raffle is. And basically, you go in and you sit down in the social hall, which every fire department has here. Every fire department I've seen so far in Pennsylvania has 2 things: a place to put the equipment and a giant hall to play bingo. So inside the social hall, they'll be having raffles. $20 gets you in the door. You get 5 chances per round. I don't know how many rounds there are. If you win the meat raffle, you get a bunch of meat. Go figure. Plus there's a 50-50, and it's all to raise money for the volunteer fire company, Enola Volunteer Fire Company number 3. So apparently it's a big schmooze fest. You go there, it's a big social event that you could take away, meat or money, depending on if you win the 50-50. Oh yeah, and they feed you. They got some turkey, and they got some mashed potatoes, and they got some drinks, and your $20 gets you fed. So the doors open at 6, the meals from 6 to 7, and at 7, they start doing a round after round of meat raffles. Round after round of meat raffles. It didn't even switch over when I pushed it. It's a lot to do. Robert, come back. I need somebody to push the buttons. He'll push the buttons when he comes back. So that's 5:30 on a Saturday. You can go get you some meat or some money, eat some grub, have some fun. Enola Fire Company number 3 is located at 118 Chester Road. Very easy to find. It's right off of Wurtsville and East Penn Drive. It's like 2 blocks away. Super easy to find. 118 Chester Road. Again, doors open at 5:30. Food is from 6 to 7, and the drawings start at 7. That's your first thing you could do on Saturday. But if you don't want to do that, you can go out to I was doing so good. So that's your Saturday evening, right? And that finishes whenever. You could do that, and then you could go. If you didn't go to the Comedy Zone on Friday night, you could go to the Comedy Zone on Saturday night, where Raymond the Amish, the Irish comic, that's even better. Raymond the Amish comic will be performing at 8 o'clock on Saturday night. Again, tickets are $25. There's no bad seat in the room. The hilarious Lennon Free will be your host. So go there, check it out, have a great time. Tell them T-Bone sent you. Again, if you tell them T-Bone sent you, nothing happens, okay? There will be times when those magic words will be beneficial. Just keep that in mind. So we got your Saturday, and then we got your Saturday night. I feel like there's other things going on Saturday night. I just didn't, I asked my friends to make it an invite. whatever you're doing, make it an event, and then I can click interested, and it's very easy for me to find. That meat raffle thing was posted months ago. You see, it has to be done. I have to have someone who changes the cameras for me. And you know what would also be nice, people who make these amazing cameras, if there was some type of signal to let me know what camera was on. I know because I'm pushing buttons, but if somebody else was pushing the buttons, I wouldn't know unless they did some hand signals or something. So that's Friday, that's Saturday. Moving on to Sunday. How do you want to start your Sunday? I know how I want to start my Sunday. Just checking comments. I didn't check any of the comments, sorry. Oh, hello, pretty lady. Still too much echoing, huh? They're new cameras. I'll get them figured out. I apologize. I'm sorry for the echo. I'm working on it. I promise. So Sunday morning, 10:30, the supplemental. So we're currently only doing one camera with the supplemental, so there's less echoing. Actually, we do use two cameras on that too. The supplemental every Sunday. Here's what we do. We give you your national days of the week for the week ahead. Pick one of those days and do something fun and exciting, right? Just to brighten your life up, just this much. Something different, something fun, something enjoyable. You do that. Then we do a community service note where I talk to you about things going on in and around the area that are beneficial to the community because I'm trying to give back. And if I don't have anything, I'll share a comedy note event or something. I'll share something. And then we wrap it up with This Week in History, trivia style. Yeah, we do 7 questions about things that happened in that week in history, and on a rare occasion, we go 7 for 7. And those days are super exciting and fun, and it's a great way to start your Sunday morning. Get up, have your coffee, have your pancakes, turn on the Facebooks, come on over, join us. It's a blast. And we've been doing it for 58 weeks now, so it's not like you're missing out on anything. And you can go back and look at old ones if you want to. That is Sunday. Anything going on Tuesday? I put my contemplating camera on. Anything going on Tuesday? Well, yeah. It's election day. And I believe it's going to be rather exciting. It's going to be a big deal. Hey, Aaron Schultz, watch it. Too bad you missed out on all the comedy things. Oh, that's the other thing. See, I knew I forgot something. Saturday night at, thanks, Aaron. You didn't even know you were helping me. Saturday night at the Roadhouse. That's 1031 Eisenhower Drive, starting at 9 o'clock. Dom Driscoll is going to take his rowdy, ragtag ragamuffins. He's going to take a bunch of comics. He's going to put them on stage at an open mic at the Roadhouse. That's located at 1031 Eisenhower Drive, Saturday night, 9 o'clock. It's free. It's free to perform. It's free to watch. It costs money to drink and eat. So check them out. That is always a good time. They're young comics. They're killing it. They're telling their jokes. And it's fun to watch people get uncomfortable sometimes. So that was your Saturday. Sunday morning, 10:30, the supplemental. That's live on Facebook, just like this. Piece of cake, easy to do. Also Sunday, vroom vroom. It is Interlagos, the Brazilian Grand Prix. And I know many of you are with me when we say, go Team Red, giddy up. There may be other people who root for other teams, and we still have to love them too, but Viva Ferrari! Yeah, so there's that. Tuesday night is election night, but when election night gets you down, go to the Comedy Zone. Make it your safe place, okay? Go to your happy place, make it the Comedy Zone. Tuesday nights, doors, the show starts at 8-ish, 8 CP time. You go there 8-ish, and for free, you can watch local mic night. I wouldn't call it an open mic night, because just trust, okay? You go there, 8 o'clock, your local mic are guys who are a little bit more experienced, and you're not getting some poetry reader up there snapping his fingers, okay? These guys are up there doing comedy, they're working on longer time, longer bits, and it's a fun time, so check them out. Tuesday night, show starts at 8, free to get in, beer and food costs money. And that's going to be Tuesday night. Unless they're planning a big special election event that I don't know about yet. And if they do, I'll amend this. Thursday night is also another open mic. Also starts around 8 at the Comedy Zone. Is also free, but you better come prepared because there's going to be a whole bunch of comedians. Last night there were 31 comedians and an amazing transformation. One man, one costume, 18 variations. It was fun to see. Very good to see. He was the host. He's allowed to do it 18 times. So that's it, folks. There's your Friday night events going on. Landed Free. Don't forget to check him out there at the Comedy Zone, along with Raymond the Amish Comic. That's Friday and Saturday night, 8:15 on Friday, 8 o'clock on Saturday. Doors open 30 minutes early, $25 at the door. The Rowdy Mike is at the Roadhouse. The food raffle is at NOLA Volunteer Fire Company number 3, 118 Chester Road. And the supplemental, and the election, and then Tuesday night, and then Thursday night. That pretty much wraps it up. I have a mess to clean up. I have not perfected this pour yet, but I'm going to keep trying. Have faith in me. And always, it's really good though. It's so good. As always, the WARNO last link with the one beer. This beer has come to its end. Join me, come along with me, drink along with me as we wrap this up together. I remind you today, as I remind you every day, just be the best person that you could be. And if you were a great person today, be an even better person tomorrow. Chick Brew sends her love. Arriba, e bajo, e centro, e para dentro. I can't express how delicious that is. Stay safe, everybody.